Welcome to this review of writerdeckOS running in VMware. writerdeckOS, what is it? It's a focus system for writing. Think of it as a dedicated typewriter. It's designed to cut out noise, no distractions. Just focus on your writing. Out of the box, there is not much on it. With Tilde, a neat text editor, that works well. It also has multi-panel option, so you can have more than one window. Note that this is a fully terminal system, so there is no mouse control. It's running Debian Bookworm. As we have Linux as the OS in the background, I decided to add some extra applications which would help in writing, while still trying to keep it focused on what it's for. As this video is quite long, check out the bookmarks to jump to the section you're interested in. I also added a number of scripts to help. These can all be found on the GitHub page link in the description. First up was setting up VMware and creating a share so I could pass files across from my computer, and then updating the VM tools. Mounting the VM share folder so we can access it. Also, editing the boot file so it mounts automatically each time. Copied over a file from the Windows machine, as Windows file endings are different. We can fix them in Linux with this short command. In Tilde, there are a good number of options. You can see them in the top menu. To get to the top menu, you have to press Alt, and then one of the shortcut keys, like F for File. You can also change the text color and background. There is a built-in option to split the screen horizontally or vertically. Now to search for what packages are available, you can use the following command. The first package I installed was a spell checker, a simple and easy-to-use terminal-based spell checker. Updated the profile to have an alias, making it easier to access the spell checker. This made it easier now. Just type in the word spell in the file name. As I was moving files from my VM to WriterDeck, updated the profile so that I could have an alias for receiving and sending files. To check the network connection and devices, you can do the following. To change the password, you can use the following command. Next up was installing a calculator. This is another terminal-based application, and it can do things like currency exchange. As the number of files grow around my system added tree, this shows me all the directories and files. An example just added in another editor, you can search for the one you like and install it. As this is Linux, there is a good amount of options available. Added a calendar that allows you to add notes as well as reminders. It worked remarkably well as a terminal-based calendar. Now added a bit of a distraction, the weather. This has a neat display and simple to use. Next up was a dictionary. This is a terminal-based word search, and it returns in a nice format. With WordNet syllables, you can search like a thesaurus. It has a good number of options. The next package uses npm, so if you don't want to install a large package, then maybe not this one. I added a wiki. Again, like the dictionary, this is a terminal-based word search with a nice output. If you really need to get to the web in the terminal, you can with the following. It's usable, but the format will be text-based, and you will have to scroll down and up the pages. Trying out the multi-panel option. This allows you to run different apps in different windows. This works well with the rest of my installations, as I could look up a wiki page or a dictionary, and have my text editor on one of the panels. Now for the customization, added my own word count app, as well as a menu, which shows all the applications installed. This gives me a quick word count, as well as a target I set for 1,000 words. As I wanted to see the word count as I was typing, I added it to the status bar at the top. This would refresh each time you would save a file. Added a menu script so I could see what apps I've installed and know how to use them. This is done in the same way as the countapp, and you can find it in the GitHub page. There are two versions. One menu just displays information, and other menu can actually run some of the commands. Think of it as a shortcut. For some reason, it stopped logging me in automatically. This is how you can fix it. As I now had a good number apps and might want to reinstall or set up my VMware, I created a short script that would install most of them for me the next time I decide to create a fresh machine. This was an interesting review of a focused, purpose-built system. If you're looking for a setup dedicated to writing or crafting blog posts without distractions, writerdeckOS fits that need well. Thank you for watching.